Father, can you hear me? Calling out to you, calling your name. I'll praise, calling your name. Father, can you hear me? Calling out to you, calling your name. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome back to my channel. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome back to my channel. It is me. Did I ever say my real name? I say daughter of our creator. That's the name of my channel. But welcome back to my channel. If you saw the message was, where's my paper at? You are the light and you are the light. So you guys, I'm going to read Genesis 1 through 38. Okay. I'm trying to, well, I guess I can. Genesis 19. I'm going to read Genesis 19, 1 through 38. And this is the story about Lot and what happened to him in the city of Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that story. If not, get the Bible. Do your reading. Genesis 19. And I'm going to go ahead and get started reading. It's a nice amount. So bear with me, but I really need to get this read. So, all right, here I go. And also, I hope everyone's day has been going well so far. I know it's cold outside where I'm at, so I hope everyone's keeping warm and praying for those who are on the streets that they find a place to be warm. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start reading Genesis 19, 1 through 38. And bear with me, forgive me if I mess up on my words. I apologize. Alrighty, I guess I could bring the book right in front of me. Lot entertains two angels. Let me get that. Okay, Lot entertains two angels. And there came two angels to Sodom at even. And Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them. And he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. And he said, Behold, now my lords turned in. I pray you into your servant's house and tarry all night and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early and go on your ways. And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the street all night. And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him and entered into his house, and he made them a feast and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. The vicious Sodomites stricken with blindness. Okay, I'm on verse 4. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round, both old and young, all the people from every quarter. And they called unto Lot, and said unto him, Where are the men which came in to thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him, and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. Behold, now I have two daughters which have not known man. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. And they said, Stand back. And they said again, This one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. Now will we deal worse with thee than with them? And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door. But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them, and shut to the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. Okay, I'm at 12. Lot is sent into the mountains for safety. And the men said unto Lot, Hast thou here any besides son-in-law, and thy sons, and thy daughters? And whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord. And the Lord has sent us to destroy it. And Lot went out and spake unto his sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, Up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city. But he seemed as one that mocked unto his sons-in-law. And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy two daughters, which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city. And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his two daughters. The Lord being merciful unto him, and they brought him forth and set him without the city. And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape for thy life, look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain, escape the mountain, lest thou be consumed. And Lot said unto them, Oh, not so, my Lord. Behold, now thy servant has found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified the mercy which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life. And I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me and I die. Behold, now this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one, and my soul shall live? And he said unto him, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow this city for which thou hast spoken. Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore the name of the city was called Zor. The sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zor. Okay, I'm at 24. Sodom and Gomorrah are destroyed. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah, brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities, and that which grew upon the ground. Okay, I'm at number 26. And this is Lot's wife becomes a pillar of salt. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah, and toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. And it came to pass, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, and God remembered Abraham, and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the cities in the which Lot dwelt. Okay, I'm at 30. Beginnings of Moab and Ammon. And Lot went up out of Zoar and dwelt in the mountain, and his two daughters with him. For he feared to dwell in Zoar, and he dwelt in a cave, he and his two daughters. And the firstborn said unto the younger, our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night. And the firstborn went in and lay with her father, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. And it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, behold, I lay yesternight with my father. Let us make him drink wine this night also, and go thou in and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose and lay with him, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. Thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father. And the firstborn bare a son, and called his name Moab. The same is the father of the Moabites unto this day. And the younger she also bare a son, and called his name Ben-Ami. The same is the father of children of Ammon unto this day. Okay, you guys, I read Genesis 19, 1 through 38. Okay, and as the message said, you are the light, you are the light. So I'm perceiving this message as to be is that whoever you are, you may be Lot. You may have a wife, and you probably serving God, and you doing right by God, and you being the light of the family. Okay, and you may have a wife that's disobeying you. You know, you might have a wife that's disobeying you and wants to go against how you supposed to live, serving God. And you're keeping the laws and commandments and following God and doing the right thing. So, and then she might, and she might have left because she did not want to follow up under the law of God and follow up under you as head of household, as the man of the home. So she might have left you, because that's not what she want to do. But the Most High is saying that you are the light. And, your story is probably similar to Lot's life. You trying to be the man that God needs you to be, but you have a wife that wants to go against God. And basically, like, she just a pill of salt because she went against God. She turned her back on God. And it's probably bothering you that the fact that she does not want to do the same. And you probably I'm sure you love your wife, but your wife is causing herself to just not want to do what is right. She wants to do what she wants to do. And but the Most High is basically saying that you are the light, and you need to continue to be that light. And and as you know, and for as her being gone, I don't know if you are drinking, and drinking is not going to help anything, because it'll cause you to sin. So you're going to have to be strong in this situation that you're going through, and ask God to give you the strength and to help you with everything that's going on in your life. You probably got a lot of questions and wondering why is this happening to you, but you have to trust God. You've been walking in this light for a long time, however long you've been with God, serving God, and like I say, being, the head of household, and you being the light of that house, of your family and everything, and you may have children, what I'm saying? But because of what's going on, You don't want to start drinking, and because drinking will cause you to sin, have you to sin and do something that you might regret, and you don't want to do that. Okay, you don't want to get caught up because of what's going on in your life, because of what your wife has done, because your wife chose to be sinful and turned her back on God. So whatever it is, that you're struggling with, if it's that and other things, and if you have the children and she's gone, you know don't drink, because it's going to cause you to sin. Okay, don't drink. I know it's probably hard right now, but you got to lean on God in this time. That is very important. You have to lean on God in this particular time, because Satan trying to, he want to get a hold of you and just break up everything. He want to take that light from you, the light that you have in you, that that has been shining bright, and by your wife leaving, or turning against God, is causing you a lot of heartache and pain. But do not let that make you turn on God. Do not let that make you sin. Do not drink. Do not smoke. Do not do anything that's going to go against God. In a time like this, you have to call on God for help. Call on him to give you strength and to overcome whatever it is that you're going through with your wife. You have to lean on God for that, because the enemy is waiting. The enemy is waiting. I understand that it's, that your wife turned her back on you and everything, but just hold on and pray for her. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but you have to look to God for that, you know. And as you see, lot, and then I don't know if anything, going on for is someone trying to come at you with your past or anything like that, try to get you to go a different direction or whatever that you used to do. Be strong. Don't allow that to don't allow it. Do not let that sin in. Do not let that sin in. He said you are the light. And as a man, you are the head of household. You are the backbone of that family. You have to be the strong one. You cannot fall, because if you fall, everything falls behind you. Because if you know it or not, I'm sure you do, that a lot of households are without the man, without the backbone that gives that stability and that structure of that home. Without you, it's a disaster. It's not right. A lot of people feel like, a lot of women feel like, oh, I can do it. I know they cannot. That's not how God made it to be. you know a lot of women out here do feel like that they do need a man, and they know that they supposed to have a man in the household, but like I say, I don't know your situation, but you just be strong and you ask God to give you that strength, and you continue to be that structure of that home and do what you have to do with your children and everything, but do not fall into sin and drinking, and because of what you're going through with your wife or whatever. um I don't know. Like I say, just you are that light. He's saying that you are the light. You are that light. So just hold on and look to God to give you the strength that you need. I know it's a hard time right now, but just look to God for your strength and everything, okay? So yeah, I read Genesis 1 through 38. Let me see something. Okay, I'm gonna read this scripture, Matthew 5 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So if you want, go back to that scripture, Matthew 5 and 16. Just hold on and be strong. I know it's a hard time right now, and you know you may have not expected this to happen. I'm sure you didn't when you married someone, but you just got to be strong and lean on God. Look to God for your strength and for your help. to bring you out of this situation that you're in. But do not turn to drinking and go back to sin, and don't do that. It just destroy everything that you have built and built or whatever altogether. So yeah, that's the end of this message. So like I say, read Genesis 1 through 38 or whatever. He's saying that you are the light. So you are the light. Your wife messed up, just pray for her and pray that God will bring her back. I don't know the whole situation or anything. I don't know the situation at all. I just know God gave me this word, and this word is for someone. So you are that light. You are that man of that household. You are the structure. You are you are the one that, keep the family knit and together. So whatever it is that you're going through with your wife, just seek God for it. Okay. All right. See you guys in the next video, and I love you. Share this video if you like the video, and I'll see you when the Most High give me another word. I love you guys.